here's what Giannis said about his current and possible future.
LA, the tax is bad. New York, tax is bad.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
A lot of people tried to convince me to go and play there and stuff.
Oh, nah.
No.
So you staying in Milwaukee?
Probably. We'll see.
Okay, I can't tell if I'm a Bucks fan.
Is that good or bad?
I don't think it's good.
You don't?
Because before this interview, and shout out to iShow Speed for getting that. That's good. Before this interview, though, it was assumed he's in Milwaukee. At least for the next several months, it was like he's not getting traded. He's in Milwaukee. He just reopened the door.
Yeah, and also,
it's not good.
So shout out to Speed. Also, Speed would like to come on the show, so I'd like to extend him an official invitation. He can come on the show. We can talk to him about anything.
Okay. Not your job, but
that's okay. But we're talking about him. It would be weird to not
him.
have him on, to not say that. We're talking about him. We're
yeah,
using his
you didn't
content.
ask me,
Ask you? Is it you?
you can't just
Well, he is the leader.
I'd like to invite Aisha. Welcome to be on the show.
There you go. And it's also a good lesson in journalism. A lot of times when guys do sit-down interviews, it's like, all right, Giannis, there's been a lot of speculation about your future. A long preamble that lets the person that's answering the question figure out, all right, what am I going to say? Giannis clearly was not expecting this question from Speed, and so he just we'll see. But I agree with Brew. I don't think it's a death knell or anything, but it's the first public comment that shows from him directly. The closest thing to this before was Shams' report a month ago that Giannis for the first time is considering a future outside of Milwaukee, which was just nebulous enough that
Considered it.
Right. And so I think it's noteworthy, but I think that the Miles Turner move probably at least stemmed the Giannis trade momentum until the trade deadline when it will be revisited.
Well, I understand how Milwaukee is look, we've got Gary Trent Jr., who's, pretty good, certainly can shoot the three. Kevin Porter Jr., who's a good player. He's had anger issues, things like that, but he's a pretty good player. And then we got Turner, Kuzma, and Giannis. If they want to give it a shot, which they do, fine, I guess. I don't think it's going to work out very well. And I think Giannis will, at the trade deadline, it'll be more talk about maybe moving him. My point is this, whatever way you look at it, they are just pushing back the inevitable.
Correct.
All right? And I'm saying this now for Milwaukee. It's not just about what's best for Giannis, which is to move, go somewhere else. What's best for Milwaukee at this point? You're not going to win it with Giannis. And I get it. He's an all-time legend. He loves the city, but he brought you your championship. All right? Nobody looks down on Milwaukee because they lost Lou Alcindor, who became Kareem. He got you a championship. He won it out. You guys you worked together and got a pretty good deal. The Bucks remained a good team. Yeah. I think the Bucks should go get, whether it's San Antonio or Houston, I'm going to say Houston now. If you can get Şengün and Reed Shepherd and a bunch of picks, and then you'd get another player too to make it work, do that. Or whatever, if San Antonio, they got 3 really good point guards, we think are really good point guards. Get one of them and some picks and some younger. There are moves out there. I don't think you're going to win a championship with Giannis. I don't think you're going to get to the finals again anytime soon with Giannis. So go ahead and rebuild around these young guys.
But here's the problem. I agree with you 100%, okay? You're not going to win a championship with Giannis. You're also not going to win a championship, which is the way that we talk about the Steelers. You're not going to win, but you're not going to be bad. You're going to be in the mix. So I don't know when he says probably how the floor's not going to, fall out on them. They'll be in the mix, 4th, 5th. Giannis will have some games. They'll win 5 in a row. Okay. I feel like it will never get bad enough.
It won't.
Where Giannis is I need to go. So I don't ever know when the needle flips.
That works for Milwaukee. If you're Milwaukee and we gave them some truth serum and you're look, you're not going to win a championship the next 8 years. but you're going to be good. You'll get to one conference final. You'll get to the second round of time or two, but you're not going to win.
You're going to be Portland with Dame.
Yeah, and
You're gonna be
even
that.
better. I think you could be better.
Well, they made one. I'm just saying the same
They're probably
playoff.
right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, we'll sell out every night
Yeah.
because it's Giannis.
Jerseys,
and
we got
arguably
the whole
best.
thing.
Yeah.
We're on TV.
For them, that might work. Not for him. If he's fine with it, fine. But to me, not for him. He is so good. He should be in. We're talking about LeBron. Should at 40 with 4 rings should go somewhere. He deserves to have a chance to win. We're not saying that with Giannis at 30.
No, I think we all are saying the question is, what does Giannis want? And here's the tricky part about this whole thing, and this I think happens with more guys than we admit. I don't think they know. I think Giannis doesn't really know.
Or does he not want to upset the Milwaukee?
But part of what you want, like that's part of what, so like this is, I don't mean to be caustic or anything, but like, do you want a divorce or not? This would be a sports divorce. Part of it, it's like, what will make me happiest? Well, I'd be happier competing for a championship, but does that offset the sadness that I would have by not being a one-team guy? Or having, breaking the heart of the Milwaukee fans.
What do you think?
So I just think he's conflicted. I think Dwight Howard famously was leaving the Lakers, or the Magic. They had the right candy on the plane. He's like, these guys love me, I'm staying. And then he was like, actually, that's not what I want, I'm leaving. A lot of guys think leaving, some guys are Kevin Garnett. And it's like, leaving was the best thing I did. Yeah. And some guys are
Dame.
I think Garnett was as loyal in his heart to Minnesota as Giannis is to Milwaukee. The question is this. Is it Giannis not wanting to upset that fan base because he would be sad? Or is it Giannis not wanting to deal with the backlash and the heat?
Yeah.
To find your way, sometimes